Pleasant good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on Rio Sports Live as we are coming to you tonight from Kennedy, Texas on a hot, sunny afternoon for a matchup, Game 2 of a best-of-3 series between Bishop's Lady Badgers and Hallettsville Lady Brahmas. I'm Joe Bowling with you. Bert Ruiz is on the camera today as we have Game 2 set to begin here just moments away from the start. Hallettsville will be the home team on the scoreboard. They're out in the field already taking their warm-ups. And Bishop will be the visitors. Bishop leads this series 1-0 after a victory on Thursday. But as I was saying when I wrapped it up on Thursday, when you have that day break, in this case everybody off yesterday, you can really take a new approach to a series in Game 2 versus backs against the wall immediately following a loss if you're Hallettsville and Bishop trying to close it out. It's a clean slate. Everyone's well rested and ready to go for this game number 2. Let's take a look at your lineups. Hannah Griffith will lead it off for Bishop. She's playing shortstop today, followed by Alina Cruz in center field. Andrea Martinez is at first base, or pitching today, and she'll be hitting third. Sadie Flores is at third base, and she's hitting in the 5 spot. Kiara Cruz is catching, hitting 6. Evelyn Valladez is the DP, hitting in the 6 spot. Emily Taylor, second base, hits 7th. Mia Tamez is playing first base, and she is hitting 8th. And Maddie Pena, playing left field, hits in the 9 spot. We're ready to go. First pitch of the ball game is in there for strike called, and away we go. Good crowd on hand here. We'll see if we can pick that up with the crowd mic. We'll also have the wind to contend with. Emily Meagle on the circle, spins the next one home. And misses, evens the count of 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Leading off here in the first inning is Griffith, followed by Cruz, then Martinez. Anyone gets on, Flores will hit for Bishop. Next pitch coming. Swinging a ground ball to third. Drop, picked up, throw across, and save at first base. And a base runner to start it off. A little bobble on that play. And it allows a base runner for the Lady Badgers as Griffith is aboard. That brings up Alina Cruz with a runner at first base. Meagle ready to spin it home, brings the first one. Swinging, there's a chopper back to the foul ball, off the foot for strike 1. Griffith reaches on the air. Meagle pitching. Julie Luhachik is catching today. Down at first base, Gracie Shimmick. At second base is Kyle Lang. Third is Macy Jansky. Here's the next pitch. Throw down as a steal is in time. Caught her stealing. One down as Luhachik guns down the base runner. Take a look on the replay. Just a letter-perfect throw, recording the out. Meanwhile, the count goes 2-1 on Alina Cruz. Steps out, gets back in. Meagle ready to go. That's high for a ball. Ball 3. An error allowed a runner to reach. Gun down on the base paths. You can hear the wind blowing. Coming in more so than anything else from left field. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4 low and a walk. Another base runner for Bishop. The first 2 have reached. Cruz now on board. And it brings up Andrea Martinez. Sunshine keeps popping out from the clouds. It was an overcast day as we were setting up, but I told Bert, I was like, our equipment will set it up without a tent. And I promise you about game time, that sun will come popping out. First pitch, up high, ball 1. Missing to Andrea Martinez. Bishop won game 1 of this best-of-3 series Thursday night. Here we are in game 2. If Hallettsville is successful in getting a victory, we'll play game 3 later on today. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and there's a ball hit. Pass left field, off the fence on a hop. Rounding third, they're going to bring her home. Here comes Cruz trying to score. Safe there. 1-0 Bishop leads. Goes as a double for Andrea Martinez. Driving in the run. And the Lady Badgers off and running here in this one. Brings in Sadie Flores. Flores playing third base today for the Bishop Lady Badgers. First 3 hitters have all reached base. An error, a walk, and now a double. And the first pitch coming. Swing, and there's a high fly ball into center field. That's a base hit. They'll hold the runner at third. The throw gets away. Runner down, good second base is Flores. And it's runners at the corners for Bishop. Still no one out as Kiara Cruz steps in. Cruz, a right-handed hitter. First pitch in there for a strike. You're just joining us. Bishop batting here in the top of the first. Leading 1-0, but runners on the corners with 1 out. Next pitch coming. High, ball 1. Evens the count of 1-1. Wind is blowing, but again, more so in than anywhere else. Coming across the field from left center field, coming across to the right field foul line. Next pitch misses. That's a 2-1 count on Kiara Cruz. Migo steps off, she's back on. Here's the pitch. There's a foul ball, that's out of play. They'll give chase, but and they will make the play for the out. Two down. Brings in Evelyn Valladez. There's a lot of room back there behind home plate, so that foul ball carried, but not out of reach as the catch was made. Ball 1 low, gets away. They will not advance. And that evens the count at 1-1. One ball, one strike, 2 on, 2 out here in the first. Next pitch coming, swinging a foul ball. That's at the feet of Evelyn Valladez, keeps her at the plate. Two runners in scoring position here for Bishop. Valladez waits. Next one is low, evens the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Valladez. On deck is Emily Taylor. Bishop trying to generate a big inning here to start this ball game. If Migo can get out of this, momentum will swing. Ball 3 low. Now it's a full count on Valladez. With Taylor on deck, we do have options as far as Hallettsville is concerned. Could put her on, load the bases, force out at any base. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 call, throw down to first base, and the out is retired. K2-3 on the put out in the inning for Bishop. They'll score a run. They'll do so on 2 hits, and they'll strand a couple. A walk and an error also in the inning. What could have been a big first turns into a 1-run half frame. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Hallettsville will hit for a first time. Bishop leads this one by the score of 1-0. And this is Rio Sports Live.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting it.
Back here in Rio Sports Live, we head to the bottom of the first inning for the Hallettsville Lady Brahmins. They'll have Courtney Wojtek, Caitlin Wachowski, and Macy Jansky hitting. Anybody gets on in the inning, Emma Graham will hit. Let's run down their lineup for you. After Graham, Kaylee Olivares, followed by Gracie Shimmick. Emily Meagle hits in the 7th spot. Julie Muhachik hits in the 8th spot, and Katie Zachary hits 9th. Pitching is Andrea Martinez. Martinez steps in, and we're ready to go for the first pitch here of this one. And she spins it home. A swinging foul ball out of play for strike 1. Makes it an 0-1 count. No balls, 1 strike, and I got some fans that are going to walk right in my way. Next pitch coming. Here's a ground ball. The short, scooped up there, throw across, and the out recorded. 1 down. 6-3 on the put out as Wojtek is retired. Brings in Caitlin Puchowski. Puchowski playing left field today, hitting in the 2nd spot for Hallettsville. Steps in from the right-hand side. And the pitch coming. Low for ball 1. 1-0. Again, when the sun goes behind the clouds, it's just a gorgeous afternoon. It's not too hot, but when the sun comes out, it bears right down on you. That one's in there for, or misses for ball 2, 2-0. Now they do change it to a strike, 1-1 the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, 1 out here for Hallettsville. Count goes to 1-2. Bishop scored a run in the top of this first. Next pitch coming. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Next pitch coming. Swing and a foul ball. Keeps her alive at the plate. Wachowski battling against Martinez. Martinez pitching. Kiara Cruz catching. Emily Taylor down at second base. Over at first base, Mia Thomas. Third, Sadie Flores. It's shortstop Hannah Griffith for Bishop on the infield. 2-2 the count, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and a strikeout for the second out of the inning. Wachowski down swinging. And it brings in Macy Yansky. Yansky hitting from the right-hand side as well. Facing Martinez. Martinez working quickly here in the first. Brings it home. High pop-up on the infield. Everybody called off. And play made by Hannah Griffith, and the inning comes to an end. In the first for Hallettsville. No runs, no hits, no errors, no walks, nobody left. And we played one. We head to the second inning. Bishop leads this one 1-0. And this is Rio Sports Live.
In Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the concession stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the concession stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back here in Kennedy, Texas, as on a Saturday afternoon, Bert Ruiz and yours truly, Joe Bowling here with you, covering Bishop and Hallettsville. Bishop Lady Badgers bat here in the second inning. It'll be the 7, 8, and 9 hitters due up as Emily Taylor, Mia Tamez, and Maddie Pena all scheduled to hit. Anybody reaches, Hannah Griffith will get an at-bat for a second time in as many innings. Bishop scored a run on 2 hits in the first inning. They also had a walk and an error. There's a hard hit ball into center field, and that's a base hit to start the second by Emily Taylor. Taylor swinging on the first pitch, drove that right back up the middle. And the Lady Badgers have their third hit, second inning in a row in which the leadoff hitter is aboard. And there's Mia Tamez. Tamez stands in. Batting from the right side, first pitch. Swinging, grounds it, back to the pitcher, throw to second, wild and into center field, everybody safe. Two aboard for the Bishop Lady Badgers. Second error of the game by Hallettsville. And that'll bring in Maddie Pena. Pena hitting in the 9 spot. Her job tried to get these runners over that are at first and second. First pitch, swinging, and strike one. 0-1 the count on Pena. Hannah Griffith on deck, and that means you're right back to the top of the order for Bishop here in the second inning. Eagle had a tough job, but she got through it in that first inning. Working here in the second, spins it home. A bunt, third baseman gets to it, one play at first, out there, sacrifice is good as the runners move up to second and third. One down in the inning. That brings in Hannah Griffith. Griffith reached on an error to start this game. Bats now with a chance to drive in a couple of runs with 2 runners on scoring position. Stands in, and here comes the pitch. Swinging, misses, strike one. Bishop Lady Badgers swinging on these first pitches here in the second inning. Emily Meagle steps out to the backside of the circle and now is back in, ready to go, and delivers. There's a foul ball. Count goes to 0-2. Eagle reach back for some extra on that. Gets the strike. Got a strikeout in the first inning. Could use one here in the second, facing Griffith. Next pitch coming. Up a little high for a ball. Ball and 2 strikes on Griffith. Migos ready, brings it home. Griffith swings and pops it up. Foul ball. And that's out of reach. Count remains 1-2. We're in Kennedy. Our appreciation again to the teams for allowing us to broadcast the game and for the facility, giving us an option to broadcast from. Bert Ruiz spotted a good placement for the camera. We got that taken care of. And here we are, 1-2 the count. Next pitch coming. Swinging a high pop-up on the infield. Second baseman ranges out, foul territory, makes the catch. Runner tags, play at the plate, and she is in a run down and tagged out. A double play. And that brings us to the end of the inning. Call that 4-2 on the double play in the inning for Bishop. First 2 reach. Nothing doing as no runs on 1 hit. An error and 1 left. We head to the bottom of the second. Bishop leads this one 1-0, and this is Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. And we head to the bottom of the second inning for Hallettsville and the Lady Brahmas. It'll be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Emma Graham, Kaylee Olivares, and Gracie Shrunk will all hit, or Shimmick that is, will hit. And the first pitch is a strike to Emma Graham. In the category of missed opportunities, Bishop had 2 chances to have a big inning to start this ball game as ball 1 misses. Now they'll call that a strike and make it 0-2. 0-2 on Graham. Next one coming. That misses for ball 1, 1-2. 1 strikeout in the first inning by Andrea Martinez. Working quickly, is ready, brings the 1-2 pitch home to Graham. Swing and a miss, a strikeout, second of the game, first out of the inning. 4 in a row retired to start the contest by Andrea Martinez. Again, missed opportunities. Bishop had the first 4 reach base in the first inning, played just 1 run. The first 2 reached in the second. No runs across. It's a 1-0 game. Hallettsville looking for their first base runner. Kaylee Olivares steps in, waits first pitch. Swinging, fouls it back, strike 1. No No balls and a strike. Martinez ready, brings the next one home. Misses for ball one, 1-1 to count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, 1 out. Martinez is ready. Brings the next one home to Olivares. Swings, misses at that one, strike 2. 1-2 your count. If you're watching on our social media, share the link. Let other fans know these games are going on. It does help on our Facebook side. Also like and follow our page. Here's the 1-2. Just misses for ball 2. And a 2-2 count. We've got additional broadcasts today. Santa Gertrudis in action. Rudy Zamaripa Jr. down the road in Beeville. Has the call on that one. That'll be starting here in about a half hour. Here's a high fly ball into straightaway center field. And second out of the inning as Alina Cruz reels that one in. Cruz patrolling center field for the Bishop Lady Badgers. 2 down, it brings in Gracie Shimmick. Shimmick steps up, batting from the right side. And the first one for Martinez. Swing and a miss. A big cut that time by Shimmick. Couldn't catch up. 5 in a row retired by Martinez to start it off. Looking ahead to Bishop in the third. They'll have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters scheduled up. Martinez trying to protect this 1-run lead. Delivers again. Misses for a ball. Evens the count of 1-1. You can hear that wind blowing on our crowd mic. It's a breezy day, but it's not going to take anything out of this park. It'll hold anything in, if nothing else. There's a foul ball out of play. Count goes to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Gracie Shimmick. If she gets on, Emily Meagle will hit this inning for Hallettsville. Martinez is ready. Shimmick stands in. Here's the 1-2. Ball high. 2-2 the count. Bert Ruiz again manning the camera today, my friends. And his keen sense of camera placement got us this view. Here's the 2-2. There's a foul ball at the feet of Gracie Shimmick. She'll stay at the plate. Sunshine wins the battle again, comes bearing through those clouds. When that happens, it ups that temperature in a hurry here. The wind helps a little bit, but the clouds would help much more if you're asking me. They have fans in some of the, for the Lady Badgers, I saw them having some fans ready if they need that in the dugout. Here's the pitch. Swing another foul ball out of play. Look out. There's another game going on over there in an adjacent field. That ball was heading in that direction. Still a 2-2 count on Gracie Shimmick. Nobody on, 2 out here in the Hallettsville second. Martinez ready, brings the next one home. Swing and a miss, and a strikeout ends the inning. 2 strikeouts in the inning, 3 strikeouts in the game for Martinez, and Hallettsville in the second go in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. And we head to the third. Bishop, thanks to a 1-run scored in the first inning, leads this one by that score, 1-0. This is Real Sports Live.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, you know, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
Back here on Real Sports Live, and thanks again for joining us here at Kennedy, Texas on a Saturday afternoon. Bishop will hit here in the third, Hallettsville. Back to pitch Emily Meagle. And she'll face Alina Cruz, Andrea Martinez, Sadie Flores right through the middle of the lineup for a second time on the day. Cruz walked and scored the game's only run in her first at bat. First pitch swinging, fouls that back, strike one. In the category of what did it take to get this game done, let's start with about 250 feet of power. Run from the dugout, draped over some banisters, around a screen, down a fence line, setting up the table and the chair. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball high, evens the count at 1-1. Another 100 foot of cable to stretch from the table to Bert for the camera. 3 stacks of our newspapers for him to put the tripod up high enough to get over the fencing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Count goes to 2-1. Mixer hooked up to a computer, hooked up to a video mixer. Wireless crowd mic. Ball is fouled out of play, evening the count at 2-2. Hotspot, internet, and a broadcast. Bird again has a great view with the camera for the fans to get to watch it. Here's the 2-2 pitch. High pop-up, foul ball, and a play is made. One down. Gracie Shimmick patrolling first base over there. And it brings Andrea Martinez to the plate. That's Bert's view, what you see on the screen. My view is through 2 different sets of chain link fence. There's a line shot right at the right fielder, and it's caught for the out. Katie Zachary right there on the spot. Martinez hits it hard, 2 down. Brings in Sadie Flores. One nothing Bishop here in the third. Flores singled her first time up. She's 1 for 1. Wanted to swing at that, took ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Migo looks at her signs, is ready. Flores had stepped down, she's back in. Here it is. That's in there for a strike called, evens the count of 1-1. Flip that, make it a 2-0 count. That missed the strike zone. Migo ready with another, brings it home. Ball 3. First 2 retired, and now a 3-0 count on Flores. If she can reach, Kiara Cruz will hit this inning for Bishop. Flores waits. Takes a strike. 3-1 the count. On a 3-0 count, she was taking all the way. Migo popped in a Letter high strike. Here's a ground ball back to the mound. Throw over to first, and a quick 1-2-3 in the third for the Bishop Lady Badgers. No runs, no hits, no errors, no walks, nobody left. We head to the bottom of the third. Bishop leads this one 1-0. And this is Real Sports Live. See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
For Bishop, they'll send Andrea Martinez back out. They gave her a run to work with in the first inning. Actually, I say they gave her. She drove in the run with a double, an RBI. You've heard the tales in which a team will tell a pitcher, here's your run, go win the game. Well, Martinez got her own run with the RBI. Works here in the third, facing Emily Meagle. The opposition pitcher now at the plate. Strike one. First six have been retired by Martinez. She works on Meagle here in the third. Meagle followed by Mohachik and Zachary. Ball one misses, evens the count of 1-1. One ball, one strike, nobody on or out. Here for Hallettsville in the third. Next one coming, Meagle hits it in the air. Out behind third, shortstop ranges out and reels that in for the out. One down, and a Griffith makes her second put out of the game on a pop fly. Brings in Julie Mohachik. Martinez working quickly, is ready to spin the first one home, and does. Ball one. 1-0 the count. Zachary on deck, and then you can get to the top of the order for Hallettsville. Martinez breezing thus far, brings the next one home. That's a foul ball out of play, evens the count at 1-1. Ball, one strike. Halchik batting here in the third. Martinez brings another home. Swing, and there's a fly ball, base hit into right field. First hit for Hallettsville, Mohachik on the base. One out single. Just like that, the tying run on board for the Hallettsville Lady Brahmas. Brings in Katie Zachary. Zachary, the right fielder today. Hitting in the number 9 spot, and so now you have an opportunity with a runner on base. As we'll see a courtesy runner check into this game. That's Sierra Johnson to run the bases for Michalczyk. Barring Zachary hitting into a double play, you'll have a opportunity of the top of the lineup hitting with runners on base here for Hallettsville. Zachary hitting for the first time of the day. First pitch. Bunts off the pitcher, and everybody's safe. Score that in air. And 2 aboard here for Hallettsville. In the third, it brings in Courtney Wojtek. It's been an odd start to this one. Bishop had base runners all over the place in the first, and then the second inning managed just 1 run. There's a bunt. And they'll tag the runner for the out. 2 down. Runner down to third. It's first and third. And the pitch. Runner goes on a delayed steal. They'll throw to third. Safe there. So now second and third for Hallettsville. And Wachowski has an opportunity here with a hit to give her team the lead. They trail by 1. Martinez is ready. Bringing the ball hit right to second, inning over. Hard hit ball, but on a line. And for Hallettsville, the third inning comes to an end. No runs, a hit, an error. 3 quick innings have been played. We head to the fourth. Bishop leads this one 1-0. And this is Rio Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rollo Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Oh! Back here on Rio Sports Live, we head to the fourth inning in this one. Hey, Kennedy, Bishop will hit the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Kiara Cruz, Evelyn Valladez, Emily Taylor all the hit. In the fourth inning, facing Emily Meagle. Meagle settled down quite a bit after that shaky start. Base runners for Bishop in the first 2 reach in the second, and since then, she shut him down. First pitch here. Low, ball 1, now ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes on Cruz. Fouled out to the catcher her first time up. 0 for 1 on the day. Next one coming. Ground ball, base hit into left field. Leadoff single for Kiara Cruz. Brings up Evelyn Valladez. Valladez on the day, strikeout victim her first time up. Takes ball 1 high. 1-0 the count to Valladez. Waits, Meagle brings it home. There's a fly ball deep right field down the line. That's a fair ball in the corner. They'll dig it out of the corner. It's a double. Runners at second and third. just landed in fair territory. And Bishop with the first two aboard here in the fourth inning. See if we can see where that one lands. Burt was right there with you. And the pitch coming here. Emily Taylor with an opportunity for the Bishop Lady Badgers. 2 on, nobody out. Ground ball. They'll look everybody back, throw to first, out recorded, runners stay put. 1 down. No chance for Cruz to break off of third or Valladez to second. And so it's up to Mia Tamez for Bishop. Second time that the first 2 have reached and made it to second and third with less than 2 outs for Bishop here in this game. The first one misses for ball 1. Mia Tamez. Tamez on the day reached on an error back in the second inning. Bats here in the fourth and takes. And that evens the count at 1-1. Cruz singled, Valladez doubled. After a ground out, Taylor at the plate. Taking all the way. Another strike. It's a 1-2 count. On deck, Maddie Pena. This is Tamez, I should say. Here's the pitch. Tamez fouls that one back. Tamez at the plate. Foul ball out of play. Count stays 1-2 on Mia Tamez. Five hits already for Bishop. Tamez looking for another. Back to the pitcher. Throw to third. Safe there. On a line drive out. 2 down. Meagle doing a great job fielding her position. Got to that one right before the hop. And now after the first 2 have reached, the next 2 have been retired. And the wheel starts spinning on the strategy. There is a base open if you want to force the force out anywhere, but Hannah Griffith on deck if you put Maddie Pena on board. Looking ahead for Hallettsville. They've got the right hitters coming up in the fourth. It's 3, 4, and 5 in the lineup. Meagle trying to get out of this top of the inning. First pitch in there. Maddie Pena waits for the next one. Meagle brings it home. Low, great job by the catcher of keeping that in front of her. Could have easily skipped past Mahacic. Made a nice play. Next one. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. 1 run scores. Second run coming home. Throw there, not in time. 3-0 Bishop on a 2 RBI single by Matty Pena. Let's look on our Josh Moody replay on the right side of your screen. Pena getting the job done. Here's Anna Griffith. First pitch to her. Swinging, hits it on the ground. Base hit into left field. Griffith with a hit. Pena checked up at second base. As now Alina Cruz will step in. 2 aboard for the Bishop Lady Badgers. Runners. That's the end of the inning. For Bishop. In the 4th, they'll score 2 runs. They'll do so on 4 hits. They lead this one 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Bishop and Hallettsville from Kennedy on Rio Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Game zips into the bottom of the 4th inning. Had a 2 o'clock start, 45 minutes in. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Hallettsville now trails 3-0. The right hitters are scheduled to hit this inning for them to produce some runs. Macy Jansky, Emma Graham, Kaylee Olivares. Anyone gets on Gracie Shimmick as it's 3, 4, and 5 in the inning. And now I'm at the mercy of trying to see the batter. At the plate. Pitch coming. Swinging a foul ball out of play, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike on Jansky leading it off. She's ready, next one coming. Swinging a high fly ball into right center field. That's going to plug the gap and go to the wall. A ground rule double. Off the bat of Macy Jansky. And a leadoff double. Hallettsville with something starting here. Runner on second. Pitch coming. High, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 3-0 score, Bishop on top. Hallettsville with a runner in scoring position. Nobody out here in the 4th. As Emma Graham is at the plate. Next pitch coming. Fouls it back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Martinez retired the first 7 she faced. Gave up a hit in the third. This leadoff double here in the fourth. Brings it home. That's a foul ball. Count remains 1-2 now. 3 strikeouts in the game recorded by Andrea Martinez. Is ready. Graham is ready, and here comes the 1-2 pitch. Another foul ball. We'll do it again. One ball, 2 strikes. Next one coming. Swing and a miss, and a strikeout is the first out of the inning. Second time that Graham's gone down on strikes. Martinez records her 4th of the game. And it brings in Kaylee Olivares. Olivares stands in from the left-hand side. Martinez is ready, brings it home. 1 strike. Hallettsville needs to win this one to force game 3, which will be played later on today. Bishop trying to wrap this up, punch their ticket into the next round. Next pitch coming. Foul ball. 0-2 the count now on Olivares. Shimmick on deck. Yansky down at second, led off the inning with a double. Martinez working on Olivares, brings it. Outside, wasted pitch, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 on, 1 out. 4th inning action here from Kennedy. Hallettsville facing Bishop. Next pitch coming to Olivares. Low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Olivares. Olivares stands in. Waits, and here it comes. Swing and a miss, another strikeout. Second strikeout. Of the inning, 5th strikeout of the game recorded by Martinez. Oh, and 1 the count. As Shimmick stands in. Shimmick, a strikeout victim, her first time up. Takes that. Evens the count at 1-1. Shimmick could drive in a run with a hit. Here's the pitch. Swinging a line drive, right field, stays up and is caught for the out. Inning over. In the inning for the Hallettsville Lady Brahmas. No runs. 1 hit, a leadoff double is wasted. No walks, no errors, and 1 left on base. This game heads to the 5th. Bishop leads it by the score of 3-0. This is Real Sports Live.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Into the fifth inning we go. Bishop scored a run in the first inning, 2 more in the fourth, and lead this one 3-0. They'll have Andrea Martinez, Sadie Flores, and Kiara Cruz all scheduled to hit. Anyone gets on, Evelyn Valladez. So it's 3, 4, and 5 in their lineup, as they'll try to build on this 3-run lead here in the fifth. Back to pitch, Emily Meagle. First one coming, Martinez takes it low, ball 1. 3 runs, 7 hits for Bishop. No runs, 2 hits for Hallettsville. Here's the 1-0. Strike call. They call that a ball outside, I guess. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a high fly ball in the straightaway center field. That's going to hang up and out recorded as Courtney Wojtek reels it in. Martinez down. 1 down here in the fifth for Bishop. Brings in Sadie Flores. Checking in here on the Facebook. Where are you watching the game from? Always need to see the reach on where fans were tuning in from each and every one of our games. Give you a shout out in your direction as I see it pop up on the screen. There's a base hit down the left field side. 1 out single. Sadie Flores on board for a second time of the day. Kara Cruz steps up. Swings at the first one, pops it into short right field. That's a hit. Drops, no play, first and second. Two aboard for Bishop here in the fifth. Evelyn Valladez steps up. Takes ball 1. Watching from Roma, give a shout out in that direction to Charlie Guerra tuning in. Watching from Houston, Texas, Marisa Boone, thanks for tuning into the game. Valladez at the plate, here's the pitch. Swinging a high fly ball down the right field line, that's caught in fair territory. Runner tags, throw cut off. 2 down, it's now first and third. Valladez doubled her first time up, flies out to right field here. And here's Emily Taylor. Taylor stands in 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch to her. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw over to first, and Meagle gets out of another jam. 5-3 on the putout for Bishop in the fifth. No runs, 2 hits. They strand 2 more. They lead 3-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And for Hallettsville, it'll be the 7, 8, and 9 hitters scheduled to hit. Bishop leads this one 1-0 in the series. 3-0 on the scoreboard here this afternoon. Back after this.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. And Kennedy, you see the crowd behind the screen, a good crowd on hand for both teams, Hallettsville and Bishop. Those watching back home include Margie Rubin watching from Orange Park, Florida, tuning in, rooting for the Lady Badgers and Evelyn Valadez. 3-0 game. Bishop scored a run in the first, 2 more in the fourth, and that's all the tallies accounted for here in this contest. Hallettsville will have Emily Meagle leading it off. Julie Mahachik hits second. Katie Zachary third, and then top of the order is due up. If anyone reaches base, Courtney Wojtek will hit. Meagle steps in, 0 for 1 on the day, hit it to short her first time up. Bats here leading off the bottom of the fifth. Fouls that one back. Got a good cut. Strike one. Watching from Deer Park, Houston, Mary Hodges, thanks for tuning in. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Meagle takes that. Good swing at the first one, took ball 1, even count at 1-1. Martinez brings the next one home. Meagle wanted to swing, held up. Took strike 2, it's a 1-2 count. Five strikeouts in the game already by Martinez. Next one. Ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next one coming to Meagle. Low, ball 3. Last inning, Hallettsville, the Lady Brahmas got a leadoff double. Runner was stranded at second base after Martinez struck out the next 2 and then got a fly ball out. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Meagle. Swinging a ground ball, foul ball down the third baseline. Count stays at 3-2. Mahachik on deck has a hit. If Meagle can get on board for Hallettsville. Game just 3-0. It doesn't take long to get that tying run to the plate if you're the Lady Brahmas. Martinez brings it. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. She gets Meagle to start the inning. 6 strikeouts in the game by Andrea Martinez. And here comes Julie Mahachik. Pitch coming. Swing and a miss. 0-1 on Mahachik. She reached base in the third when she and Katie Zachary got on board with 1 out. Quickly in the hole, 0-2 here. Bishop's had base runners in 4 of the 5 innings. 2 of the 4 thus far for Hallettsville. They've had base runners. Looking for someone to get on board here in the 5th. The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 call for the second out. Martinez makes quick work of Mohachik. And here's Katie Zachary. Zachary will stand in from the right side. First one to her. Ball 1-0. Wind blowing even stronger, but again, it's coming across the field from left to right. There's a pop-up out behind short. That's trouble. That's going to drop for a hit in fronting the diving center fielder. Leona Cruz, an all-out effort to go after that ball, but it's a single. As Katie Zachary's on board for the second time of the day. Watch on the replay. Watch the effort by Cruz here coming into your picture. And here's Courtney Wojtek. Hits it on the air, a mile high. Second baseman right there. Pops it in her glove, and the inning comes to an end. A one-out single. But nothing doing in the fifth for Hallettsville. No runs, a hit, no walks, no errors, one left. We head to the sixth inning of this one. Bishop leads 3-0. This is Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Kennedy, Texas is our location here on a Saturday afternoon. High school softball playoffs between Hallettsville and Bishop. Game 2 of a best-of-3 series. Bishop leads 1-0 and leads 3-0. As the Bishop Lady Badgers will hit here in the sixth inning. Mia Thomas to lead it off. Maddie Pena will follow. Hannah Griffith all on the lineup card, ready to hit. First pitch in the sixth inning to Mia Thomas. Thomas stands in. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball to second. Quickly over to out. One down here in the sixth. Kai Lang playing second base for Hallettsville. Made that look easy on a ground ball. And here's Maddie Pena. Pena 1 for 1 on the day. She laid down a sacrifice bunt in the second inning and drove in 2 runs in the fourth with a single, a 2-out RBI single. Bats here in the sixth against Emily Meagle. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Oh, and 1 the count. Watching from Alvin, Texas. There's a ground ball to short in the hole. Long throw across. Not in time, and it gets past. Now heading to second base. No throw there. Pena on board. Pena on for a second time in the day, and here's Hannah Griffith. Griffith on the day reached on an error in the first. Hit into a double play in the second. Got a single in the fourth. Takes ball one here in the sixth inning. Steps in, Migo's ready to go. Working quickly, brings it high, ball two. 2-0. All 9 hitters have reached base for Bishop here in this game. There's a ground ball to short, knocked down, picked up, throw across, not in time. Throw down to second, safe there. 2 aboard on a single. Brings in Alina Cruz. Cruz walked and scored in the first inning. That was the game's first run. So far, that's held. Bishop added 2 more insurance runs in the fourth. And an opportunity here. As I was saying, 9 spots in the lineup have all reached base here for Bishop here in this game. They've always been looking for just that big hit to open up an inning. There's a pop out. And 2 down. Migo doing some masterful work here, getting in and out of these jams. She had 2 aboard when the first ended. 2 were stranded in the second. Another stranded in the fourth. 2 more left on base in the fifth. 2 on here in the sixth with now 2 outs as Andrea Martinez steps in. First pitch. Strike call. Martinez, RBI double in the first inning, since then a couple of fly ball outs. Bats here in the sixth. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Martinez waits. Takes it high, ball 1. Hallettsville in the sixth will have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters up. Migo trying to keep it a 3-run game. Working on Martinez. Swinging a little liner right to third, and that ends the inning. Migo gets out of another jam. For Bishop, no runs, a hit, an error, and 2 more left on base. We head to the bottom of the sixth. Bishop leads this one 3-0, Hallettsville. The right hitters are up. We'll be right back after this on Rio Sports Live.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
Game enters the bottom of the sixth inning here in Kennedy. Hallettsville trailing 3-0. We'll send Caitlin Puchovsky, Macy Jansky, and Emma Graham to the plate. Anyone reaches, Kaylee Olivares will get a chance to hit here in the sixth against Andrea Martinez, who thus far has shut out the Lady Brahmas on 3 hits. First pitch misses for ball 1. Olivares, or Puchovsky that is, a strikeout victim in the first and hit it on a line to second. Fouls this one out of play. Evens the count of 1-1. One ball, one strike. Leading off this 6th inning. Martinez working here in the 6th inning. Has struck out 6. There's a foul ball out of play. Count remains on now 1-2. So 6 strikeouts, no walks, an error, and 3 hits allowed. The line score on Martinez as she continues to work. Pitch coming. Swinging a pop-up into short right field. 1 down. Brings in Macy Jansky. Jansky in the game, a double leading off the 4th inning. Ground rule double into right center field. Batting here in the 6th. Martinez is ready, brings it home. Foul ball out of play, strike 1. Oh and 1 on Jansky. Next one. Ball low, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, 1 out here in the 6th inning for the Hallettsville Lady Brahmas. Andrea Martinez working on Macy Jansky. High pop-up, foul ball. That's going to drift out of play. That one was affected by the wind, which will carry anything hit in that vicinity out of this park as it's coming over the left field fence. Across the field to the first base line. 1-1 the count. That one's out of play. One and 2. Graham on deck. Jansky trying to get on board. Jansky stands in. Martinez is ready, and here it is. Little pop-up, foul ball, and reeled in easily by the third baseman as Sadie Flores is able to make the catch. 2 down. Brings in Emma Graham. Grumman on the game. 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts. This is Grumman. Trying to get on base here in the 6th inning. Andrea Martinez has just been lights out good from the start of this one on. Brings the next one home. It's in there for a strike call. Seventh inning for Bishop. They'll have the 4, 5, and 6 hitters up. Foul ball back to the screen. 2 strikes now on Grumman. Three runs for Bishop. None across yet for Hallettsville. Grumman at the plate. Has to protect. Here it is. Strike 3 called. Another strikeout, inning over. 7 strikeouts in the game. Third time Martinez has sent Grumman back to the bat rack via the strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors, no walks, nobody left in the 6th. We head to the 7th. Bishop leads this one 3-0, and this is Real Sports Live.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia.
Back here on Real Sports Live, we head to the 7th inning. Sadie Flores steps in, first pitch to her. And one quick out. Brings in Kiara Cruz. Update on some other action. Los Fresnos falls to Austin Bowie in game 2 of their best of 3. That'll go a third game later on this afternoon. Meanwhile, Santa Gertrudis trying to wrap up a sweep over Columbus is up in their game 5-0 in game 2. Ground ball to third. Quick throw across in time. 2 quick outs. 5-3 on the putout. Brings in Evelyn Valadez. Valadez stands in. And the first pitch. Ball low. One and 0 to Valadez. Next one coming. High, ball 2. Hallettsville in the 7th will have the 5, 6, and 7 hitters up. Emily Meagle trying to keep it at a 3-run game. Here's the 2-0. Ball low. 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Nobody on, 2 out here in the Bishop 7th. Only one other time Meagle has set the team down in order. That was back in the 3rd. Fires a strike in there. It's now 3-1. 3 balls and a strike to Valadez. Meagle ready, working, brings it home. The 3-1. Ground ball to second. And a 1-2-3 7th for the Bishop Lady Badgers. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Meagle made quick work of the Lady Badgers in that inning. Her team down to their last 3 outs. They need 3 runs to keep this one going. Bishop leads it 3-0. This is Real Sports Live.
Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Rollo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Back here on Rio Sports Live, and here we go in the 7th inning. Bottom half of the 7th. Kaylee Olivares, Gracie Shimmick, and Emily Meagle due up for the Lady Brahmas. And they'll need 3 runs across here in the 7th to keep this game / series / season going for the Lady Brahmas. First pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Olivares 0 for 2 in this game. Flied out to center field and a strikeout victim. Next one. Swinging a foul ball. Quick 2-strike count. Eight strikeouts in the game recorded by Andrea Martinez. Working on Olivares. Low, ball 1. 1-2 on Olivares. Olivares trying to get on to lead off the inning. The only time that happened was back in the 4th for Hallettsville. Swing and a miss, another strikeout. 9th of the game. One down as Olivares is retired. That brings in Gracie Shimmick. Shimmick stands in, 0 for 2. First one in there for a strike called. Oh, and 1 on Shimmick. Martinez is ready and deals. Ball low, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hallettsville needs a couple of base runners to have a chance. Martinez to Shimmick, the 1-1. This is inside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. That got a groan out of the Bishop faithful, who thought that was in there. 2 balls and a strike. Martinez is ready. Shimmick waits. Hits it on the ground to second. Over to first. 2 down. 4-3 on the put out. Hallettsville down to their last out. Bishop 1 out away from advancing to the regional finals. Emily Meagle will step up. Meagle stands in. Martinez is ready. Brings it home. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 0-1 on Meagle. Meagle on the day. Hit it to short her first time up. Strike out in the 5th. And bats here in the 7th. Facing Andrea Martinez, who has been a dominant force today in the center circle. Spins the 0-1 home to Meagle. Strike 2 call right down the middle. Bishop 1 strike away from a trip to the regional finals. Potential matchup with Santa Gertrudis, who has already won 1 game and is up in game 2 of their series. Martinez brings it. All just inside. 1-2 to Meagle. Three-0 game, bottom of the 7th inning. 1-2 count on Meagle. Andrea Martinez brings it, foul ball. Meagle stays alive at the plate. No runs on 3 hits for Hallettsville. 10 hits, 3 runs across for Bishop. Here's a ground ball foul on the third base side. Count stays at 1-2 on Meagle. Martinez is ready. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a pop-up, and there's a play made, and on their way to the regional finals, the Bishop Lady Badgers. A 3-0 shutout by Andrea Martinez. And the Bishop Lady Badgers are moving on to the next round of the playoffs in a 2-game sweep here of this best-of-3 series with Hallettsville. Andrea Martinez will pick up our player of the game. Her RBI double in the first inning staked her team to a 1-run lead. She needed no more than that as she pitches shutout softball on a 3-hitter going the distance. 2 insurance runs were added in the 4th on a 2 RBI single by Maddie Pena, but our player of the game is going to be Andrea Martinez. Congratulations to the Bishop Lady Badgers, who advance on, and they'll await their next opponent, which right now we believe is Santa Gertrudis, if they haven't already wrapped that up. They were up 1-0 and up big in their game 2 of their series down the road. We'll wait for the final matchup there. Thanks again for watching the game. If you're watching this one, you probably won't be able to watch it again because we'll have to pull it for scouting reasons for the coaches. However, we'll have a highlight reel up a little bit later on. For Bert Ruiz on the camera, I'm Joe Bowling. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast from Kennedy. Till next time, so long.